Hello, thanks for checking out my new plugin apps. Let's get started and look at the plugin's most unique feature, its main command /period. As you can see, this opens up a user interface that's very content rich and capable of displaying a large amount of text for the user, as well as also being interactive. As you can see, the buttons will highlight when you hover over them, and I will demonstrate the functionality of clicking on them here in a second. First, I want to talk about this project's goal, and that is the purpose of this is to create a framework where plugin developers will be able to use this code that I'm writing to create their own custom front ends for their plugins. The goal is to be able to replace the existing way to interact with plugins, which is the clunky memorizing dozens of commands or trying to use chess GUIs that are just not very intuitive. This is meant to be much more similar to using an app on your phone or scrolling on a web page and being very easy point and click. Now, I'm still a very far away from achieving this goal, and this is currently just a very early beta demonstrating the functionality that I've built so far and getting it in the hands of the community. So hopefully I can get some good feedback from you guys and address any issues that you may be able to find that I haven't yet, as well as also coming up with a better roadmap so I can properly achieve my goal that I'm trying to set out here. So for the current state of the app, basically it is a simple demo that has 4 mini plugins built into it already. We have a home system, a warp system, a teleporting system, and a market system. I'll go through them all real quick and demonstrate how to use them and interact with this new interface. So let's get started in looking at homes. The home system, very similar to how all other home plugins work. You can set your homes wherever you want. You can have a maximum number of homes, and you can change the homes whenever. So currently I have one home set, and its name is Mansion. Clicking on the mansion will teleport me to that home. But first off, I want to show off how to create a new home. So we start here and say add new home, where it'll route us to the add home screen, where we can set both the icon and the name of our home. So first off, let's go and select an icon. This screen, it has a couple features that I want to first highlight, and mainly the icon selection. As you can see here, this is not nearly all of the items in Minecraft for selecting your icon. So to display all the icons on a single screen, I use a scrolling view, which works just as you'd expect scrolling to work with your mouse wheel or with a mouse pad if you are crazy and play Minecraft with that instead of a proper mouse. But yes, you can scroll through all of the items to select whatever item you want to be the icon, and it'll be displayed here. Now, there are a lot of items in Minecraft, so if you don't want to scroll through roughly 2,000 items, you can also use the search bar up here. And that is the other main feature that I want to show off. And this is the ability to actually input text into the interface. And the way this works is you first click on it, and then it says type your text into chat. And that is how you input your text into the app. So let's say I want to look for bricks, anything with the word brick in it. Typing that into chat, and that becomes my search term. And now I get all items with the word brick in it. And I can scroll through and select whichever one that I want to be my icon. So let's go with just the good old classic bricks block. And I'll set the title of this to be Village. And there you go. Everything is now set. And when I hit save home, that will create the home using my current location. Now, if I don't want to set it exactly here, I can move around a little bit and the interface will follow me as well. So now I've found the perfect spot and I'll save that home. So now clicking on mansion, like I said before, will teleport me to the other mansion. As you can see here, I have a delay set that is configurable within the plugin. And there you go. I've been teleported to my mansion home where I can look around and I can go back here and also then teleport back to my village home. Again, going to wait these 10 seconds and then we'll arrive there. Next up, these delay cooldowns are also customizable
Warping
within the app.
basically,
but I'll demonstrate
or
how
the exact same way
that as
after
Homes
we go
does.
through all the other
The only main
plugin
difference
systems.
here is the assumption is players will not actually be have access to creating new warps or removing warps or editing them. So if you are not a server operator or don't have the specific permission set, then these two buttons at the bottom will not be displayed. I'll switch over to a player view that does not have these permissions here in just a second. And as you can see now, I'm no longer a server operator and these buttons at the bottom are gone, but I can still warp to the Savannah. And yeah, that is warps. So going back to my little village here, let's take a look at teleporting now. So clicking on teleport, as you can see, takes us to the teleport screen where we can now teleport to other players on the server. Again, very similar to the other two plugins or the other two systems since it's all teleportation based. But yes, the unique thing here is this teleporting in between players as opposed to specific locations. So I can now select the other player on the server, and then I can request to either teleport to them or for them to teleport to me. So let's request teleporting to them, and that will send them a notification that I've requested to teleport to them. And now looking at their view, I can click on this to respond to their request. That will open up the teleport screen where then I can go to my requests and respond to it, where I accept, and here he is. And yep, that is teleporting. All right, and lastly, we have the market system. So the market system is a very simple way for players to be able to buy and sell goods by creating offers and then purchasing goods through these offers. When you click on it, you get a list of all the offers from all the players that are created. And again, you have another search bar here where you can go and filter based off of what item you're searching for. So clicking on the bottom down here, we get the My Offers screen, which only displays offers that you currently have outstanding where players can then purchase from you. So currently I'm selling an anvil for $1 and a spyglass for $3. Now, if I want to create a new offer, I'm going to add some items into my inventory and hit new offer, where you get the offer creation screen. So from here, we can select the item that we want to sell, set the price, and then the quantity. The main thing with quantity is you can't really have, you can't sell more items than what you currently have in your inventory. So yes, don't try to do that. It will give you an error. So getting started, yeah, we come here and then we can select the items from our inventory that we want to sell. And as you can see here real quick, we have 3 swords up being displayed, but 4 in our inventory. And that's because 3 of these 4 swords have unique metadata. So you can actually sell items that have, custom durability, enchantments, and names. So yeah, cool little nice convenience there as well. So let's get started and just sell something simple like gold ingots. I'll set it for $3 and I want to sell, let's say, 10 of them. Whoops. And then create. And boom, I have now created my new offer for gold ingots. And now, as you can see, that displays in the My Offer screen. And from here, you can actually update existing offers that you have. So let's say I actually want to adjust this offer. First off, $3 was just not enough for this easily farmable item. I want to sell it for $5. Also, I've decided I'm just going to sell it all. So I want to put the full stack in there and then update that. And then boom, it takes all the gold ingots out of my inventory and is now in the offer in the market for anyone to purchase. Now, let's say I've changed my mind again, and I actually need these gold ingots for something that I'm doing. I can then delete that and then have that all returned into my inventory. If I come here, we can also look at purchasing items as well. So here is an offer listed by the dude for buying 3 or selling up to 3 oak logs for 10 cents an item. So yeah, from here, I can just say I want to buy the maximum quantity of 3, and then that will be a total price of 30 cents, and I can go and purchase that. And then the purchase is complete, and here it is in my inventory. So, yep, there you go. And yes, lastly, just want to show off real quick with the custom metadata. So if I use the netherite sword that has sharpness 5 and only 1 damage to its durability, I can actually have that set to 2 since the metadatas are identical. If the durability is off by even just 1, you will not be able to sell both of them in the same offer. So it will be tedious trying to do that, but that is just the nature of these items. So let's sell this for $5, and then I can create my new offer. And as you see, they're both removed from my inventory. And I can come back to the market again as well, and then see it listed here in the market. And then purchasing one of these items will deliver it into my inventory. And there you go. You have the same custom name, same enchantments, and durability are all still maintained, without issue. So yeah, there you go. And yeah, that is the market system as well. So yeah, that is all of the plugins that are currently set up in this beta. The last thing I want to show you is the admin settings. So let me switch back over to being an admin real quick. And now, as you can see, there is a button in the top left-hand corner of the screen. This is, yes, your button for the admin settings, and yes, only users with admin permissions or operators on the server can see this button. Clicking on that will bring you into the admin settings. The first setting you have here is using custom permissions. So apps does have custom permission nodes if you want to customize the functionality of which of these plugins you want the users to be able to use. Turning this off, it'll just default to the default permissions where anyone on the server can use all the plugins, but only server operators will be able to access this screen, as well as override some of the limits set in these apps. So yeah, also just clicking on it will toggle it between on and off. And a nice feature about these plugin settings is this all updates in real time. There's no need to reload the plugin, restart your server, update any files directly. You can do it all within this screen, and the changes take effect right away. So much more convenient and easy to use than a lot of other ways to adjust configs. And running this on a remote server, no longer have to deal with FTP to update files and config files. Yeah. So yeah, let's go and look at the app specific configs. So clicking on homes, we have 3 config settings: a maximum number of homes, a teleport delay, and teleport cooldown. As you saw earlier, when I was using the home teleporting, it gave me that 10-second delay, and that is customizable here. Currently, I've set it back to 0, so there's now no delay in between teleports between homes. But if I wanted to change that back to 10, I just click on it, input 10, and now sets it to 10 seconds. Here I can also update the maximum number of homes a player can have, as well as teleport cooldown. Teleport cooldown is basically just the number of seconds that the player has to wait before teleporting again after teleporting to a specific home. So yeah. Next up, we have the warp setting, which very similar config, but for this one, yes, teleport delay and teleport cooldown. Those are your 2 settings. Works the exact same way as homes, with the delay being before you teleport and the cooldown being the time you have to wait after teleporting. Teleports has the exact same config settings as warps, with the delay and cooldown. And then lastly, we have the market settings, which is the maximum number of orders a player can set. Having it set to 0 orders means that players can have unlimited number of orders set at any given time. This can get a little unruly if you have 100 different orders created. So that's why I created this to set a maximum number in case players start abusing the order system. So yeah, that is the functionality of apps. Oh, one last thing. This screen right here, welcome to apps, the title, as well as this little blurb right here are also configurable within the config settings as well. So you don't have to display this message to your users. You can set this, both the title and the paragraph to any text you want. And as you can see, it supports color codes as well. So you can have it be a nice, pretty text and all formatted however you like. But yeah, that's all the functionality of apps so far. And yeah, like I said, this is the very early beta, so please do test this before actually trying to use this in any type of production environment with your servers. And also, please cut me a little bit of slack since this is, again, the first beta, and there will be inevitably some defects that I would appreciate you reaching out and letting me know, as opposed to just raging about how awful everything is. And yeah, also expect a lots of quick updates over the near future as I address any issues that might pop up, as well as continuing the development and advancing this framework. But yeah, that's all from me. Thanks. See ya.